Hello everyone and welcome to Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. Today is Tutorial Tuesday and we are going to learn the penny ridges stitch pattern. So we will need some cotton yarn because we're going to do a washcloth again. So some cotton yarn, a tape measure if you want to measure for a specific size, a needle for sewing in your ends, and a pair of scissors to cut your ends. And then I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. So to get started, we will be doing this in multiples of 2 plus a 3 beginning chain. So let's get started. Okay guys, we are going to do a slip stitch, not a slip stitch, a slip knot, sorry. And then I am going to chain 30, which is a multiple of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 30, plus a beginning chain of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to do in the 4th chain from the hook, we are going to do a double crochet 3 together in 1. So you do 3 double crochets into the same stitch and crochet together. Okay, again we are going into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll wrap our yarn, go in, pull up our yarn, 3 loops on the hook, pull through 2, stop, you have 2 loops on your hook, wrap your yarn, go back into the same stitch, pull up a loop, 4 loops on your hook, pull through 2. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, wrap your yarn, go back into the same chain again, wrap your yarn, pull through 2. You got 4 loops on your hook, wrap your yarn, pull through all 4. And that's double crochets 3 together into the same stitch. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. Then we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip a stitch, or skip into the 2nd stitch. We're going to do another double crochet 3 together into the same stitch. So wrap your yarn, go into that 2nd stitch over, or 2nd chain over, wrap your yarn, pull up a loop, pull through 2, wrap your yarn, go back into the same stitch, pull up a loop, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, wrap your yarn, go back into that same stitch, pull up a loop, wrap your yarn, pull through 2. You have 4 loops on your hook, wrap your yarn, pull through all 4. And then we're going to chain 1. So we're going to repeat that across until we get almost to the end, and at the end it's going to be just a little bit different. But again, I just chained 1, so I'm going to skip a chain, and in the next chain I'm going to do 3 double crochet together in the same stitch. So bring up a loop, pull through 2, wrap your yarn, go back into that same chain, pull up a loop, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, go back into the same, or wrap your yarn, go back into the same stitch. I'm going to make sure where I let go. Pull up a loop, pull through 2, 4 loops on your hook, pull through all 4, chain 1, skip a chain, and in the next chain do the double crochet 3 together in 1 into that 1 chain. And you'll repeat that pattern all the way until you get almost to the end. I'll meet you back when we're like 4 or 5 stitches toward the end, okay? Okay guys, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches left. I just finished my cluster of double crochet 3 together in the same stitch, chain 1. So I'm skipping the next chain, and then in this next chain after that I'm going to do the double crochet 3 together in 1 stitch. and then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to skip the next stitch, and in this next stitch I'm going to do the double crochet 3 together in the same stitch. So double crochet 3 together in 1 into this second one from the end. I'm not chaining 1. So now in the very last stitch I'm going to do just a regular double crochet into that very last stitch there. Very last chain. Just a regular double crochet, and then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and turn my work. Now there is, let me see if I can, oops, straighten this out a little bit so you can see it. There's what we've got so far, and this again is our penny ridges. So that was row 1. Now for row 2, which is the start of our repeat rows, we're going to be repeating rows 2 and 3 for the duration of our washcloth till it's the length that we want it, or the width, whatever. Excuse me. So for row 2, we've just chained 3 and turned our work. Now we are going to do just a regular double crochet in the base, in that stitch right there where we did the chain 3, okay? So we're going to just do a regular double crochet right there. Okay, then we're going to do a chain 1. And then we're going to skip the cluster from the row below, and in that chain 1 space from the row below, we're going to do another double crochet 3 together in 1. So we're going into that chain 1 space in that chain right there. So we're going to wrap our yarn, go in to that stitch, pull up a loop. See, we're going into that stitch. Wrap your yarn, pull through 2, go wrap your yarn, go back into that stitch, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, wrap your yarn, go back in for the 3rd time, wrap your yarn, go through, pull up, pull through 2, 4 loops on your hook, wrap your yarn and pull through all 4, and chain 1. Now we're going to go until we get close to the end again. We're going to skip that cluster, that stitch right there. The second, we're going to skip that next stitch, and into the chain 1 stitch from the row below, we're going to do another double crochet 3 together. Do it all the way across, and I will meet you right before the end so I can show you how you end this row. Okay guys, we're coming up toward the end. I just finished one of my clusters and a chain 1. So now I'm going to skip a stitch and then do another double crochet 3 together in 1 in the next stitch. And then, let me double check my directions. I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to skip the next stitch. And then this very last stitch, which is kind of on the side here. So the second stitch over, you kind of got to look for it. You're going to do a double crochet 2 together in 1. So 2 double crochets into the same stitch and crochet together. So we're going to wrap our yarn, go into that second stitch over from where we're at. It's a little bit of tight fit there. Hold on. I got that real tight. Sorry about that. Okay. So we went in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, wrap your yarn, go back into that same stitch, wrap your yarn, pull up a loop, oops, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, through your loops on your hook, wrap your yarn, pull through all 3, and that's double crochet 2 together in 1. So now that's the end of row 2, and there's what we've got going on. That's cute, isn't it? Yes. Okay, for the 3rd row and the last row of our repeat, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to turn our work. Now, let me get me some yarn loose. We're going to skip that double crochet 2 together and into the chain 1 space from the row above, a row below. We're going to do a cluster of the double crochet 3 together. Okay, now see, here's our cluster. So right here, this stitch right here, which is the second from where our chain 3 is our chain 1 from the row before. So I'm going to do a cluster of double crochet 3 together in 1 right there. And then I'm going to chain 1. Now that chain 1 will be the repeat all the way across until we get to the end, and then we'll do the little bit different at the end. So the next we're going to skip a stitch, and in the chain 1 from the row before, we're going to do our double crochet 3 together in 1 like we've been doing, and you will do that all the way across, and I will meet you back over here near the very end when we get close to the end and show you how to end this row, okay? Okay, I just finished one of our clusters of double crochet 3 together in 1, did a chain 1, I'm going to skip, and then this stitch right here, hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm going to do one more double crochet 3 together in this stitch right here. And then instead of chaining 1, I'm going to do in this last stitch. So you've got your double crochet and your chain 3. So in this double crochet, the top of this double crochet, I'm going to do just a regular double crochet. And that is the end of row 3 and the end of our repeat rows. So there's what we have going on so far. Now that's what you're going to do, is repeat rows 2 and 3 until you get your washcloth the size that you want it, the width or length, ever how you want to refer to that. And so I'm going to continue on repeating rows 2 and 3 until I get my washcloth as the size I want, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product, okay? Okay guys, this is the finished washcloth. I think this one would be really cute with a border around it. But this again is the Penny Ridges stitch pattern. Let me fold it up. It looks like it's the same on both sides. And I still have to sew in my ends. But let's fold it up and show you a close-up of the stitches. Really cute. I really like it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And we will talk to you later in Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. Bye for now.